Yes, beneath the armor that men wear, they're broken. Dude, ask women, but women will not tell you the truth. I speak with women. They'll tell you, this guy, this superhero, when I'm in bed with him, after I had sex with him, I'm holding him like he's a little boy. This guy's like 6'4". He's like built like an ox. Can do fantastic things. Doesn't matter. She's literally, she knows it's a little boy. She can see the little boy. And the little boy is looking for mom, not at the surface. He looks like a superhero. And I don't want to diminish the external markers of success. Yeah, you can do awesome things. What do these awesome things, how do these awesome accomplishments change anything for you? This is what's hard for people to grasp. So let us pretend I build a rocket ship. And what does that do for me? How is that making me find peace, harmony? How is that connecting me to something greater that is not in my imagination or in a fantasy? It doesn't. And that's what people have a hard time to understand, because they have forgotten the other way, the way. So when you're with a woman and you quote unquote put your shields down, she first of all, she already knows. Let's cut the crap. But she's right there. She can see you're a little child. And she's going to start mothering you in one way or another, because that's what you're secretly looking for. You're looking for mother. You've never had a real good mother. Now, that may offend some people because their mothers are amazing. But if you really study and look into it and dive into the psychology of things, your mom was also depleted, never had access to real, genuine mother energy. Not the energy that's like smothering you or neglecting you, not an energy that's threatening you or always saying, if you don't do this, I'm not giving you that. They don't have access to it. They're not conduits for the goddess in her mother expression. They don't have access to those resources. How could she provide that for you? She's depleted, and for in most circumstances, she got pregnant by you in order to fulfill her emptiness, not in the service of anything. This is not a criticism, it's the facts. So what you're secretly looking for is that goddess love, because you didn't get it. And you're like a broken little man, and what you're looking for is for mom's affection, mom's tenderness, mom's all accepting. Yeah, but that woman's job is not to be your mom. And no matter what she does, she cannot offer you that. It's not her job to do that. Maybe for 5 minutes. But that's not her job. And when she does that, what do you think she's going to say? That's not a man. Because a man is not broken. The very definition of a man is whole. I think broken is the opposite of whole. Not really, but you know exactly what I mean. Broken means divided. Take a pot, smash it on the floor, it's broken. It's divided. Whole means one. So when she sees that you're looking for mommy, well, what does that say to her? That's not a man. It doesn't matter how from the outside you may be rich, you may have countless suitors running after you. It doesn't matter, none of that. Internally, you don't have that fortitude, which means, this is what it means, you don't have the stability, the real stability, to offer her a place where she can relax so that she can unfold. Your money, if you're poor, everybody, if you're poor, your life is hard. Agreed. But this is not sufficient for a woman. If it was, all the rich people, their women would love them. And as what do we see? Well, she knows exactly what she's doing. It's because it doesn't work. It doesn't stabilize her. It doesn't offer her what she wants. And what she wants is to relax, so her real nature can come forth. How can you provide that as a man if you internally are broken? I don't understand. And how can you be silly enough to believe that your external markers of success can offer her that stability? In a way, at a very superficial level, sure, if there's no food, everybody's tense. Do I need 1,000,000,000 tomatoes to make her feel relaxed? It doesn't work. No matter how much money you have, it doesn't help her to relax. Because what she's looking for is a form of power which comes with the masculine, which you don't genuinely have. You can fake it, you can have a bit of it, but you don't really have it. So she instinctively feels, I can't trust this dude. Because I can't relax. It's not mean, I cannot relax. Which means my potential as a woman cannot really come to the surface. Because he's not really fulfilling his job, which is to hold an intent that is divine, that is connected to the start and to the end. So, as men, what do we like to do? We like to create that facade because we don't like how we feel inside. I feel broken. Nobody likes to feel broken. Nobody likes to feel insecure. Nobody likes to feel weak. Nobody likes to feel incompetent. Nobody likes to feel ugly. Nobody likes that feeling. Yeah, but that's how you feel. But I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. So let me now arrange myself so I look not ugly, or I look not weak, or I look not poor, or I look wealthy. Yeah, but internally, did your situation change? The answer is no. Then for what's the point? So if you as a man cheat yourself, who the fuck is going to respect you? You're cheating yourself. Don't you get it? You're cheating the game. You cheat yourself. You lie to yourself. And how is that helping you? It's not. And what kind of person is going to come at you? If you're cheating yourself, all you're going to do is hustlers are going to come at you. And then you're going to be upset at her. Well, you're an idiot. And she doesn't have better options. Where did all the good men go? You know that one that you love to criticize. Now, I understand why you criticize it, but at the end of the day, where all the men go, you have to ask yourself, well, what's a man? So that the man is a good man, so that he can do his function or fulfill his function towards the woman, so she can feel she receive what she needs. Well, you don't stop that. All you do is criticize and think that because you have money and you have this and that you're a good man. No, you haven't studied, you haven't bothered to look under the hood. That's why I'm on your case. You're annoying. What's wrong with you? Look under the hood. The car doesn't work. Look under the hood. Don't push. Or don't get others to push. Look under the hood and what's going on. If something's broken, yeah, why don't you fix it? Well, I don't know. Go see somebody to help you fix the fucking car. Don't pretend I'm driving. That's metaverse. You live in a metaverse. And our society is the first iteration of the metaverse. I'm going to say it again. Our society is the first iteration of the metaverse. The world we live in is a metaverse. Society, as we understand it today, is a metaverse. It allows you to live whatever the fuck you want to be. So whatever you fantasize about yourself, society allows you to, quote unquote, to a certain degree, manifest it. It's not real. The next version of the metaverse is going to be in the computer, which is going to be much easier and less costly. So you live in a metaverse. So while you're being drunk on some illusion, who do you think is going to come at you? The predator, somebody who's hungry, who needs blood, and she's going to suck your blood. While you think you're the man. And that's part of what she sells. She's going to sell you the illusion. If she told you that you're not the man, how's she going to suck your blood? She's going to be, yes, you're the soul man. You're so amazing. But, and this brings us back to the previous flow, if you had the capacity to feel at a deeper level, you would know she's telling you. And then you can use that to your advantage. Anyways, to wrap up what I was saying, your average guy, and this is understandable, this is the circumstances in which we're all in. It's no different for me than everybody else. This is the truth. Men, women, people, humans are fucking broken. Yeah, it's the facts. Now, society wants to pretend that it's not. It wants to hold itself and create a facade. I respect that. You do what you got to do. But if you're smart and you're intelligent and you're looking for some kind of peace, well, you got to have to deal with the reality. Well, something's broken. What am I going to do? I must fix myself, or I must be fixed. Well, that's what a smart person would do. I had a broken leg. Fix my leg. I need to fix my leg. Before I start running, I need to fix the leg. So something means broken. How much longer am I going to pretend I'm not broken? Who are you lying to? And even if the bitches buy into your lies, because if you're good, right? She buys into it. Well, can you lie to yourself? Does it work? And what are you going to do to solve your anxiety? That's my question to you. Food for thought. Think about this. You're a smart person. You understand what I'm saying. So that's on you now. How much longer are you going to entertain a facade? And at what point are you going to be intelligent to say, and that's what I mean by journey of manhood. You got to go inwards to reclaim your manhood. And your manhood isn't some puppet in the hands of fucking corporations. It's a servant of nature. I was going to say fuck. It's a servant. That's what manhood is. Your vessel for power. And she, quote unquote, your assistant, your partner in the service of nature. Now that's the fundamental premise by which you can start having a decent relationship. You at least should understand it properly. Now to do it is another thing, especially in this day and age, considering everybody's fucked up. But the point is, you ain't even going at it the right way. You don't even have the right thinking process. For you, it's a thing you want to use to masturbate in so that people can applaud you and validate your own lies. If it works, good. But I don't know how, as a man, you continue to lie to yourself. Like when you go to sleep, I don't understand. And if you could feel her, which you obviously don't if you behave this way, and maybe you do, then you see she's disappointed. Yeah, she is disappointed. She's always, we say she's looking for Prince Charming. Yeah, but what is Prince Charming? It's not a bunch of things. Because go see the women who have everything and are with men who have everything. They're unhappy, maybe more, because they have nothing to hope for. Maybe he's going to get rich. They're already rich. So all there's left is the discontent. It doesn't work because so she's disappointed. Yeah, I was hoping that he's a man. And although he may provide everything from the surface, something's missing. The real manhood is not able to awaken the womanhood in me, and I want to have an experience of myself, a real one. I'm not just a fucking doll or a fucking hole. And I don't want to become a psychopathic man trying to rise the ranks of society so that I can be applauded. Because this doesn't satisfy me. What's womanhood, and who's going to help me awaken my womanhood if it's not man? So she's looking that she needs your help. You're the problem solver, aren't you? Well, why aren't you understanding that problem? Oh yeah, because you don't look under the hood. So every time she's with you, no matter how fancy and spancy you are, she's disappointed at one level. And maybe you got a good front and you're handsome and you're strong and you're rich and all those things. That's great. That'll last for a year or two. But internally, you'll see her, especially as her youth not wanes in a negative way. Like you're young for some time and then you're not young. Then when all that like excitement of youth gives way to maturity, she's like, you're going to see it in her face. It doesn't take time generally if you pay attention. So, it's in your face. All you got to do is look if you care to. And it's okay not to have the answers nor the solution, because I know some of you are morons. You always want a solution. What do we do? How about you fucking assess the problem first before you do something? That's what a smart person does. You want to solve a problem, fucking understand it. Knowing is half the battle. I'll say it's 90% of the battle. You want to cut a tree? Sharpen the fucking blade. If it takes you 10 hours, sharpen the blade and it's going to take you 1 hour to chop it off. You have to understand the situation. You don't. You think you do. You'd like to pretend that you do, but you wouldn't be in the position that you're in listening to a dude like me or all these other guys online if you had figured it out. So I'm here to assist you in the process of thinking. That's what I do. That's what I specialize in. I specialize in other things, but that's what I specialize in for you. I help you to think. I think stupid and simple so that everybody can understand, like a kid. Well, it doesn't work. Yeah, well, I wonder why. So hiding at the surface of existence like a coward doesn't solve the issue. No matter how amazing your surface life is, it's the surface. That means all of that is untapped. It's hiding, and you're scared of it. That's the truth. You are scared of your own psyche and what lives inside of you. And here you are having full dominion and control over the surface. Yeah, good for you. It changes nothing on how you feel with yourself, and it changes nothing on how she looks at you. Now, I'm done.